I'm going to be talking about my experience with the module Business Experience and the internship with Hospice Care that followed it as a part of the coursework. Hospice Care are a local hospice charity for Exeter, Mid, and East Devon that give high-quality care and dedicated support to people who are terminally ill free of charge. Hospice Care raise and spend nearly $5 million a year to care for over 2,000 patients and their families. They have been supporting the local community for 30 years and have a story of development fueled by the support of the community. I signed up to this module with a bunch of goals in my head and have managed to achieve quite a few of them. This module has been extremely helpful in not only educating but also preparing me for the competitive job market. I have acquired many skills that will give me an edge over every other student with just a degree. In today's time, most people entering the job market have a degree, but few have relevant work experience and knowledge of the right approach to the job market that I feel I have gained in this module. As I said earlier, a compulsory part of this module was to do an internship, and it turned out to be an extremely beneficial way of applying all the skills I have learned. Doing an internship makes you realize how important real-life experience is, and that no matter how many skills you pick up in a classroom, until you get to apply them, you won't fully understand them. Before starting with the internship experience itself, I want to point out some very important skills I learned in this module that helped me land this internship. Before taking this module, I had a CV prepared as I had done an internship before, so I had to prepare one for that. But my knowledge of CV building was very limited, and I've never had a proper professional opinion of my CV until this module. I had lots of education and experiences listed in my CV, but did not know how to highlight them to appeal to employers and exploit them to their fullest. My CV was more of a list with the wrong formatting and did not portray my skill set in the correct way. I also never realized that one must tailor their CV to each job application and not just have a generic one. For hospice care, the job description wanted research and analysis, so I tailored my CV to highlight those skills. For example, my past internship where I had to research and produce a project report where the general task was similar to what hospice care wanted. After various CV building and workshops and one-on-one meetings, I have developed a CV of a much more professional standard. After sending in my CV came the interview part of the process. I've previously not been very confident in talking to professionals or even approaching them, but having the class practice interview sessions has really built up my confidence and comfort. I didn't realize how much it had helped me until I actually got a call for an interview with hospice care and realized that I felt confident and could market my skills through communication to an employer. I noticed the difference to my past professional interviews where I would crumble under pressure and would not be able to sell myself and my capabilities to the fullest. An interview is a very important part of a job application, and improving the skills was not just helpful in landing this internship, but will make me and help me in all my other job interviews in the future. After landing the internship came the actual internship. I discovered I would not be working alone, but with a partner, Mila. This was not great news for me, as I am someone who has always preferred to work alone if given the choice and run away from group work. This is a big weakness, as in today's world, there are many jobs that require you to work with people and combine the skills of a team. Even though I was not overly happy about working in a team, I soon discovered that as I started working with Mila that there was a reason we were paired together, as our experiences and skills mixed made a perfect combination and a great team. Working with her not only made this experience educating but also enjoyable, and I think even though I still have to work on it, I am much more open to working in a group and have realized sometimes bringing two minds together can result into a much better output than working by yourself. We went into the hospice care offices to meet with my mentor and guide for the project, Chris Rootley, for the first time. Over there, he explained the project to us and what hospice care would need from us, and emphasized that our work for them would be highly valued and as beneficial for them as for us. This was a great motivator, as this was a great opportunity to have my ideas be heard and contribute to such a great cause. We were given a brief explanation of what was wanted, but realized that there was not much guidance and that we were given freedom to take the project in whatever direction we wanted. This was a bit scary at first, as even though I had done an internship in the past where I had to write a project report, it was much more guided and I was given a framework, but here it all depended on me and my idea what they should do. Even though I was a bit intimidated at first, I soon realized that this was a great opportunity to be creative and let my innovative side shine through. It was also a great way to become more independent and think for myself, as the degree I'm doing can sometimes be all facts and not much room for personal opinion and growth. The task given was to maximize hospice care's online presence and market its retail operations effectively to increase sales. I had to research about how to promote the separate retail departments within hospice cares, such as eBay, Amazon, house clearance, and shops. The aim was to explore social media such as Facebook, Twitter, and MySpace, and other channels such as Google Ads and keywords as a means of driving traffic to their sites to increase sales. I did this by identifying their existing customers, identifying their potential customers, analyzing website traffic, researching other similar retail charity operations, and considering what messages hospice care wanted to portray. All the research and recommendations were done bearing in mind the costs, as hospice care is a charity firm. Visiting the hospice care warehouse was also a very eye-opening experience, as I saw how different departments of the organization worked. While I had earlier been critical of the lack of online presence and the effort to increase it, I saw many volunteers and employees working hard and realized that as easy as it is to write a list of things to do, it's actually hard to bring them to life. It's a long process that is not as simple as just wanting something. I realized that hospice care has started to branch out to the online world, but fully conquering it would take a lot more time and effort. Meeting and interacting with such different sales departments, such as the social media and different eBay and Amazon heads, I learned about the process of sales and developed a new approach to the project. I have picked up various skills through the course of this internship, ranging from personal skills to develop my personality and professional skills to use in a working environment. As I said, I have become more confident and more comfortable talking to strangers. My big weakness going into this experience was my shyness and hesitation to talk to people and build networks, but working and talking to professionals and other employees in hospice care has in some ways broken the ice, and I now feel like I can approach people with more ease. This skill is very important, as building relationships with professionals is key to building a career. I've also honed my time management skills, as doing an internship while studying at university is not an easy task. Keeping up with my coursework while doing my best on this project has been a real test of my time management, and I would say even though I have gotten better at it, it is something that I need to work on in the future and prioritize my time better. I have realized a skill such as time management is not something you can learn in a classroom, but a skill that will come with experience, and hopefully one day I can master it. I have also greatly developed my research and analytical skills, as I had to analyze many different demographics, graphs, statistics, and data to complete this project. I've also gained a greater understanding of the online world and its importance in today's day and age. Even something as simple as choosing the right words to describe your organization can greatly increase website traffic and sales. Not just your product, but marketing it in the right way is the key to success. It is important to make people aware and attract them to what you have to offer. I am very grateful that I got this opportunity and want to thank everyone at Hospice Care for being so understanding and welcoming. My partner Mila for supporting me throughout this project, and David Pritchard and Caroline Harvey for this module that has helped me develop my skills. This was a great experience, and I have learned a lot and come out of it much more ready and prepared to face the real world.